Hello everyone, welcome to today's fanfic review. So for today's fanfic review, I was actually suggested by a good friend of mine who goes by the name of Werebrony to review a story called Xenophilia by Anon Pony Dashi. So yeah, if you know Werebrony from either Equestria Space Command or anywhere else, you should probably know why you probably suggested me. It's So the little description of the story says, Lero, after coming to Equestria, Lero's a little weird name, that's my first thought when I read this, continues to make mistakes because he simply doesn't understand pony's social norms. Can he figure out the differences before he inadvertently breaks some pony's heart? Once he understands the situation, will he be okay with the idea of a relationship with a pony? A romantic story that explores the differences between our societies and how that might affect the social interactions between our species. And then a little note after the description says, I am not the author of the story. The author has expressed his wishes to remain anonymous. However, this is submitted with his express permission in order to get this touching story out to a wider audience. Hopefully you will enjoy this as much as I have. Here's our quick thing. This fanfic is 13 chapters long, but has over 100,000 words. So yeah, so each chapter would definitely take you a while to read. So this a quick heads up. And our quick heads up. So yeah, this is a romance story, but it goes a little further than that. So if you're under the age of 18 or not really into a clopfic, I would. Yeah, if you're not a big fan of that kind of stuff, I suggest not really reading this. But if you're okay with that kind of stuff, then go ahead and read it. So yeah, I just wanted to say some pointers of the story, just a little quick here. So yeah, it sort of goes like several, at least the story starts off several months after Nero goes to Equestria. Which is a little disappointing to me, but I'll explain that a little later. But anyway, so yeah, Lyra's just hanging out with Rainbow Dash, and I think Rainbow Dash has had some feelings for Lyra for a while, so she finally has the courage to tell him how she feels. But at first, he seems shocked because yeah, being liked by Pokemon, that's crazy, right? So, but Rainbow Dash doesn't take his reaction very well, but she gets a little sad. But then Lyra reassures her that he also likes her, and then they sort of discuss about it a little bit. But then yeah, they actually find out that they both like each other, and they they have like their first kiss and whatnot. And then yeah, a little later they have some sexy times and whatnot. And then yeah, like from the story, basically that's most how the story goes. And from there, it goes from them being in a relationship and having to have a relationship around the social norms that this author has created for the MLP universe. So those are a few pointers I wanted to say of the story, and now I just want to say some pros and cons of this. I guess you say my first pro of the story is that the author was able to add a lot more to the MLP universe and more with actually creating his own social norms and how that works, and also he goes into how you court someone you like, and I really like how they did that. It's a little slightly spoiler, but with how it goes is the mayor gives the stallion a flower that has the same color of I believe their fur. So with Rainbow Dash, hers would be blue, but since the Pegasus one, she actually gave Lyra one of her feathers, and I thought that was pretty cool. And also he goes into detail about certain wars and stuff that happened in their history. I thought that was really cool, and I liked reading that, and yeah, it's really cool to read. I can say a small positive is Lyra is a little interesting character. He's I barely saw him in bad mood except for the very end. And yeah, he's always nice to Rainbow Dash and her friends, and yeah, he seems like a really nice guy. And of course, another positive I've had was Rainbow Dash's character in this. She's very well developed. I really liked how she was presented in the story, and yeah, he tells she's always tried to be with ponies, but it's always had trouble with it. And it mentions that she tried to get into mares once, but it didn't really work out. So it's now in the stallions. Until she provoked a couple times. But yeah, I just really liked reading about her character in the story. And this next pro is sort of a spoiler, but I guess I could say a little bit. But another pro I had was Lyra in this story. Of course, if you're going to have a story with a human in it, you gotta have Lyra. So yeah, Lyra is in this story, and she was presented as, you know, on the outside she's all sweet and whatnot, but on the outside she's sweet and all, but on the inside she is a badass. It was really cool. She could like take down a pony with one hit if she really wanted to. She's that cool. So those are all the pros I have for the story, and now for some cons. So I guess say my first con of this story is the pacing, how the author like wrote each segment in the story, in like each chapter of the story. Yeah, at first I thought it was okay because it seemed perfectly, you know, like trying to explain all the important details and whatnot. But I thought like after the second half, it seemed to like, you know, like there was like too much detail going on, and now like not enough going from like point A to point B took a very long time, and going like many roadblocks and like alternate routes and whatnot. And I don't know, it's just like there's too many moments where like something was happening and I was just like,
on with it. Yes, get on with it.
Then of course when I get back to the important stuff, it goes to more details and more stuff, and then I'd be like,
get on with it.
So yeah, I just thought it would be nice if you lessen the detail about certain stuff, especially during the sex scenes and whatnot, and talk more about important stuff. I say this would be leading up to my next con, give more detail about all the important stuff. And one of the important things is saying Lyra's journey to Equestria. I wanted to see what he felt. I wanted to read what he felt like when he got to Equestria. I wanted to know what he actually had to go through instead of being told what was going on. It's like the phrase, like, rather see not tell, one that I want to see. I don't want to see what happens like 5 months after. I want to see what happens at day one when he gets there. That's why I liked compared like to this, I liked what happened in A New Life at Equestria more, because it shows him going into Equestria. It shows him how he first reacted. At first, how he first interacted with the ponies, and that's why I liked like his like journey more than Lyra's journey into this story. So yeah, I was just not a little happy about that. So I just wished they explained Lyra's journey into Equestria more, instead of just like explain like in detail, like a few sentences explain some stuff he did while in Equestria in the past. I gotta say another con is I wish they expanded Lyra's character. Throughout the entire story, I thought they just made like the perfect guy. He was always positive, always saying yes to everything, always saying the right things. And there was only like a small part of the story where he actually went out and started threatening to hurt somebody because he was making fun of his friends. I don't really see that happen. If I was in that situation, I would try to be nice, but then to remove it, so I would like frowning at stuff. They were like joking around, or like being okay, I know this is like so much after, but I wish Lyra would like still have feelings about missing home, not being able to fit in and whatnot. I wish they did that. Okay, they sort of did, but I wish they expanded it more. So I don't know. I just wish they overall I just wish they expanded Lyra's character a lot more. I guess to say Narcon had was the antagonist of the story. Yeah, they were like points that well, of course, they were more likely points that the author made up. But yeah, they were just written as complete jerks and whatnot. I like barely had no character and just want to like beat the crap out of Lyra and Rapidash for the relationship they were having. I don't know. I wish they as a sort of they were saying the plot and whatnot, but I just wish they kind of expand the characters a little more. So that's all the cons I have, and I went on quite a rant with some of those cons. So in conclusion, if you're a fan of stories that make you think of 50 Shades Grey, and like authors who go into very good details and whatnot about certain aspects of certain lore, yeah, I just suggest that this be a very good read for you. So if I was to give the story a rating, I would give the story a rating of 4 out of 6 cutie marks. Yeah, like at first I really enjoyed it one, but then the second half I got really bored, like trying to read for all the details and whatnot, and like the unnecessary details of what was going on. So yeah, that lowered my score by then. So overall, that's my review of Xenophilia by Pony Dashi, and so yeah, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel for more videos, and then comment down below suggesting what suggesting of fanfic I should review next. So overall, that's it in this video. Hope to see you guys very soon. Bye.
Now